I'm very pleased to be joined right now by the world number 2, Alex Kazakis from Greece. Unfortunately lost his first round match here at Tatuya Koryubayashi yesterday here at the WPA Players Championship. But a lot of people wanting to hear from you, Alex. You have been knocking at the door of greatness in the last few months in 3 events. First, it was the Mosconi Cup. You had a near miss there. Right at the end, you were in the last match, and you very nearly could have won that match and brought Europe back to almost winning that. Then, at the World 9-Ball, I was there to see it myself. You really could have won that event. You lost that semifinal to Joshua Filler, but you were up, I think, 2 racks in the semifinal. Yeah. And lost that match. And then, of course, everybody's talking about the recent World Pool Masters. I hate to remind you, where you had the table and you missed. You had to play safe on that 9, and then David Al-Kaidi banks the 9 for the win. Yeah. How are you able to hold it together with all this massive disappointment?
Well, it's part of the game, it's part of the deal. To be a pool player, you're always going to have disappointments and stuff. And to be honest, when you're an athlete, you will have more disappointments than success, like especially in pool, because there are a lot of good players, and every time a different player can win the event. So maybe that one time I'm going to win or somebody else going to win, they're going to feel happy for one time, and maybe again happy the next 10th time if he's going to win, because this is pool. This is pool how it is, the pool players and stuff. It's very tough. So yeah, it was the last 3 events that you said, it was really hard. But I'm thinking all the time, that I can get better, and I don't feel I'm in the top of my game that I can get. I feel something is missing to get really, really on the top of my game. And I'm going to try hard for the next time. If I have these chances, I'm going to take them and not give them away.
Now, in that 9-ball, do you feel in the World Pool Masters, the title's on the line, you're down to the 9, but you don't have great position. You can go for a bank, try to win it right there, but you chose to go safe. What was the thinking right there?
Well,
or were you not able to think? I know that's sometimes the case when you have a shot clock and it's that kind of pressure situation.
Yeah, that's true. I was trying to play the 8 and try to go behind the 9 and play the 9 in the side, But I didn't make a very good hit to the 8-ball. I jumped a little bit up and I make a strange hit, so that's why I hit the 9. So when I see the 9, I got disappointed, and after 5-6 seconds I was like this, what happened, After I had like 23 seconds, that was one of my mistakes, I didn't go straight to the 9 to think clear. So when I go there, the 9 was not so easy to bang it in the side. So, yeah, I was thinking that if I play safety, the pockets are tight, so it will be very, very hard for him to make the bang and make it. So I decided to play safe, and if I have the chance every time, this exactly shot, I think I will play the same. I will play safety and leave him, a really, really tough shot. I think you have like 2 out of 10 chances to make it, something like that. And he made it, so...
All right, so one thing I've noticed about you, and I don't see this with a lot of players, is that I call you the pool's new hardcore player, the hardcore man. I used to say that about Darren Appleton. Obviously, he's been taking some time off. But I haven't seen a guy like you in a while who can grind and grind and grind. You are never out of a match. I don't care how far down you are, and even in pressure situations, you are always right there with a chance to win it. I mean, what makes you such a good grinder?
I think it's my character. Every player have a different character. Some players, they are fast, they are loose. They don't care if you lose or win. This is a part of my character, I think. I care for every match, I want to win every match. Of course, you cannot do it in every match, you cannot win, but I'm trying to do my best in every match. I think it's part of my character, that I'm trying every time to, even if I'm not playing good that much, I'm trying to, stay there, try to make every game, I think that's it. It's just a part of my character.
Well, you often hear things like, they say in life, failure comes You know, when you have success, it comes with a lot of failure. You've had that failure lately, almost getting to the success. Do you feel that you are knocking on the door of greatness? And by the way, we just so happen to have the U.S. Open 9-ball championship coming up in a few days.
Yeah, I'm thinking of it, but you know, you just have to focus on your game. You don't have to focus, oh, what I'm gonna do if I win the tournament, or I can win the tournament. That gives you pressure, you know. That gives you pressure. But of course, I'm thinking that, you know, I'm nearly there. I need to work out some things, mostly mentally things, you know, in my game. So you never know what's gonna happen. But I think in the future maybe I'm gonna win some more world events.
Listen, my friend, I've watched enough pool over 20 years. I've seen guys like you before. Keep knocking on the door, and sooner or later, that door is going to get, you know, busted down. What do you think? Possible? I think very possible.
Of course, it's possible. It's everything. It's if you believe to yourself. If you believe to yourself, you can do everything.
Okay, so this disappointment is in the past right now. You're not thinking about it when you get up there at the U.S. Open in a pressure situation. Can you put all that out of your mind?
We'll see. I don't know.
Alex, thanks a lot, and good luck in the U.S. Open next week. All right.